New for 2022, this is the awesome, new, luxurious Finnmaster T9. This boat we have today is finished in the new grey hull. There's a number of different engine options available for this boat. On this boat we've chosen to go for the twin 300s in a matching grey. As you can see, Transom on this boat has a full walkthrough from side to side, and there's two huge lockers in the platform. There's also a huge ski frame here for all your water sports, but also doubles up nicely as a grab handle. There's also a grab handle that runs full length across the back seat. Under the platform there's a stainless steel boarding ladder with boarding handle, and over to this side as well we have a shower to rinse off before you walk through the boat. The rear bench seat houses a full height 2-stage bimini, very similar to that of the T7 and T8. The width of this boat is over 3 metres, and you can see that from the amount of space in this cockpit area. You have this huge L-shaped seating which has lots of storage underneath, and this lovely big table which opens out. It has grab handle on this side, stainless steel cup holders on that side, and it's electric. When this drops down, you have an infill cushion that goes on top of it, so you can convert it into a sun pad. The floor right the way through this boat up onto the foredeck has this really high quality teak that's a standard finish. In the evening this boat has deck lights which just lights the whole area up really nicely. The seating on this boat is very comfortable, it's very deep, and you're very well protected. You have high backrests, and the upholstery on this boat is finished in this lovely carbon silver tax with contrasting grey stitching. On the starboard side of this boat you've got this huge wet bar which has one of 2 fridges here, which has a freezer compartment at the top. Also over to this side you have a 4-person dining set. Under this huge work surface on the top you lift this grab handle and you have a diesel stove and also a sink with hot and cold water. To the left of it there's a washing up area and a food preparation area. Under this port side passenger seat there's a second fridge, takes plenty. This passenger seat, as you can see, is very comfortable. You can sit facing forwards or sideways. There's grab handles here and here. There's a huge storage locker on this side which has USB charging points and lots of storage. Down the side you've got a couple of cup holders. On the floor there's a great footrest for bracing your seat in rough weather. Then you've also got a speaker down here and more deck lights. So this boat's got 2 forward-facing bucket seats for the driver and the co-pilot, both of which have flip-up bolsters, and they both hold you in really nicely. They're also adjustable backwards or forwards just to get that optimum driving position. For the steering wheel you've also got tilt steering, which has got a nice leather finish, 3-spoke stainless steel and an embossed Finnmaster logo. The engine control levers are on my right hand side here, which are very easy to use. They're all digital and they have a number of feature buttons integrated into them. Also on my right hand side is the power button to wake the boat up and a start stop button for both engines. So again, on this boat there's no keys, it just has a fob to lock it. Over here on my right hand side you've got this lovely armrest which is really comfortable, and then you've got the control system for the Garmin here, which allows you to run through the menus and control it 100% if you're struggling to reach the screen. We've also got our zip wake trim tabs built in here, and then we have a bow thruster control. Now that has the ability to be operated on a remote control, as does the windlass. To the left here is a road counter, so we know how much anchor chain and rope we're letting out. Over to the left we have our engine display screen. All that data can also be shown on the Garmin if you go into the appropriate menu. We also have a storage locker. As you can see, the control panel here is easily accessible. All the switches are clearly marked, and when they're operated they're backlit as well. Again, very easy to access is your Fusion stereo system, which controls the music both down below and up here in the cockpit. So access onto the foredeck on this boat is really easy with these nice 3 steps going up. The windscreen splits and you can walk straight up, supporting yourself with a screen on each side. Up on the foredeck you can see there's this removable sun pad for a couple. It also has a adjustable backrest. Also easily accessible is the anchor locker, which houses the windlass. In the front we have these 2 forward-facing LED headlights which also contain the navigation lights. Okay, to get into this huge cabin, you open the lockable smoke privacy door. Up in the front of this boat, you can see there's a double bed, even wider than on the T8. You've got lots of natural light coming through the overhead skylights, and you've got these lovely long windows that give you a sea view down the side also. There's mood lighting on the top, and there's reading lights over there too. There's privacy curtains that come straight down the side. You've got your Fusion stereo speakers up there. You have storage in these drawers underneath the bed, and a shelf for storage. There's a 2-person seat here and a little shelf here with USB charging points and a 240 volt plug. Behind me as well, there's a nice little porthole that gives lots of ventilation into the cabin. The controls for the lights are up here, right next to the heating controller, and you've got a great storage cupboard in here and a good storage compartment under the step. There's a great midships cabin in this boat just under the floor here. Huge area for 2 people, and there's lots of storage there. There's lots of natural light coming through, and there's lighting in there also. Over to the starboard side, we have a very luxurious heads compartment. There's an electric flush toilet, sink with hot and cold water, lots of storage and privacy blinds.